And
How,
one of the things I can say as far as with TaxShield, with your systems being streamlined, that takes you from being self-employed to being in business. Because a lot of times people say that they have a business, but really they're self-employed. You know what I'm saying? There's a huge
no,
difference.
very true.
And so when your systems are in place and everything is running and my business can operate whether I'm here or not, that's important. And that's what TechShield has provided me to where if I'm out, because recently at the beginning of this year, I had a newborn baby
Okay.
and I delivered January 30th, which was the day after tax season started.
Yeah.
I was only able to do that because I had a team behind me that received support and my systems were streamlined to where I didn't necessarily had to work within my business. I was able to be on maternity leave with my kid and my business was still able to be successful because everything was in place and everybody had what it is that they needed. And I wouldn't have been able to do that 2, 3 years ago before I got protection. I would say it's a pretty pleasant one. TaxShield has allowed for me to streamline my business practices with the CRM of both service bureau and professionally for as with my own tax company. So streamlining that process for me has been amazing because the CRM allows for me to capture that customer information and engage with them through the software. And then once I have all of that information, it communicates directly with my software. So I'm able to get that information over quickly. And so far as me and my tax preparers that I have working with me, it makes it easier for us when we are inputting data and collecting all of that information. It keeps everything in one spot for us, which makes it very helpful. I'm gonna say the number one thing is the CRM and having that included in the packet. That's amazing because a lot of times, as tax offices and even as service bureaus, we have to outsource all of those other elements. But here at TaxShield, you get everything. It's a one-stop shop. And so that's what makes it convenient for me with having everything in one platform, everything communicating, and I don't have to put the pieces together, it's already there. And then the second thing I would say is the referral program. That is huge. Having a company that will fund that portion of it for you while you're building is amazing. Having them being able to come in and, you're able to offer $100 per referral to your clients. That really helps elevate you and helps separates you from other businesses around you and really put you in the game to where you can be competitive. And most companies don't offer that for you coming in, especially if you're new to the industry or you don't have that much volume or anything of that nature. Them offering that to you from jump is amazing, and it really helps elevates you and put you in a different position, in a better position. I would say my biggest challenge is really helping set myself apart and being competitive. And so, like I said, with the referral program, it made it a lot easier because when you're giving your clients something and they feel like they are receiving something for their help, because, obviously people are always referring clients to you because we do good work, right?
All right.
However, being able to show a little bit of love to them for doing that, that's going to make them continue to work hard for you. So basically, your clients are then not really working for you, but they're working with you to help build your business. You guys help me navigate through that by offering a referral program and it being funded for you up front. Because a lot of times, as small business owners, we're managing multiple businesses and then home life and things of that nature. So having that capital available for you to be able to offer something like that, that's amazing. No, it wasn't. It's super simple. It is super simple. Like I said, everything is designed for you to be able to add with ease. And so not this year, but years prior, I was literally adding EROs like the day before tax season started. And TaxShield was able to help me get them all done, and they were prepared by January 2nd. So, it's a smooth system, and I love it. And for that reason, that's why I continue to stay with TaxShield. So it really helped. So for me and my team, we did $100 per referral.
Okay.
So I would say for every client that we have, they absolutely send more. So I would say they send maybe 2 or 3. I had 2 clients in particular. One, they sent like 10 clients, so that was $1,000 for them. Another one, she sent like 9, so that was $900 for her. So a lot of them, they was like, shoot, all I got to do is refer and let them file, and they're getting good work done, and is somebody that I trust, and I'm able to make a little bit of money from it too. So they went out and they sung my praises, because obviously, we had a good product that we were offering, or services that we were offering. And, we're really good at what we do. I am a tax practitioner. So with that and my education and stuff like that, I'm really, truly able to help them. And so they were able to refer people to me and get good quality service, but also receive a little bit of money. So yeah, that referral program is top tier. Yeah, immense growth. From 1 year, I started off pretty small, and then I would say my biggest year, I did like 535 tax returns, coming from like doing maybe 100 the year before.
Wow.
So yeah, that was immense growth. Well, like I said, the CRM, with that platform, we're able to communicate directly with our clients through that system. So I'm able to send out mass text messages, and so and keep that communication going. So they don't just hear from me during tax season. I'm able to say, hey, you guys, tax season is approaching. Make sure that, your W-4s, like, especially now, once we hit that, middle part of the year, it's like, hey, take a look at your W-4s. Make sure that y'all are having enough taxes withheld and things of that nature. And if you're going exempt, change that now. Okay. So I'm able to communicate with them throughout the year and keep that communication going, to where once tax season come around, it's not like, oh, now you're hearing from us, Yeah. So that platform, that CRM, and keeping all of that information there and housed in one place, and then being able to communicate from there, that's top tier, and that truly helps. I definitely have. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, time is important, and it's more valuable than money. A lot of people don't think that, but it is. And so with that, being able to onboard my EROs or speak to my customers and don't have to go through a ton of different platforms to be able to do that, it saves me a lot of time, to where I really truly can work on tax matters and things of that nature. So it helps me be more efficient while being productive as well. Sometimes when I'm focused on my clients and stuff like that, everybody is important to me, but being pulled away for maybe, a software issue or something like that can really slow you down, especially if it's something that, requires a little bit more tech support or whatever the case may be. So having a support link that's designated to them, where they can go to and get set up and get taken care of, it still all helps me and help me look better as a service bureau as well, because they don't have to wait for me to do anything, and it's taken care of right then and there. Before, I had to get all of these different pieces of the puzzle. Like, I had to go and get a phone number from this place, or and sign up for an SMS with them. And then I had to get some type of maybe a jot form for client information, or another app that costs like 1,500 or whatever the case may be. So you had all of these different pieces that you had to put together to make your tax business efficient and run smoothly. So for me, evaluating that and then coming over to TaxShield where they provided everything for you, it was a no-brainer. So I would tell somebody that's on the fence, hey, look at what it is that you had prior, and then look at what it is that this company is often offering like TaxShield, and see if they can really streamline that process for you. And if they can, then obviously TaxShield is the way to go. Grown tremendously.
That is awesome. That is awesome. That is
yes.
awesome. Yeah, that is